Welcome back to Rock and Roll High School. I'm your host Zil, and this is Oxygen Not Included. And I reckon we're just at the end of our natural gas at the moment. That hasn't picked up anything. There's a little bit floating around, but not really enough to power this thing. Our spiral's done, so that's it for oxygen, and that's kind of it for oxygen as well. I have concerns about whether we're going to be able to keep this up for much longer. But what I really want to do right now is we need to get some emergency power going. So we've got a bit of hydrogen down here. That's not much. We can't even build it anyway, and we need more ore. How do we not have ore? This is the issue we had before. And there we go. We are officially out of power. Let's just slow it down a bit. We can... no, we need metal, please. Yeah, everyone's going to suffer a little bit. Now, I've got plenty of ore up there. Why is that not accessible? They can just swing past that and they can get right up here. So let's do that. We'll grab all this out, and that'll give us enough to get in and keep on keeping on. So let's... Alright, two's going up there. Harold, up you go. The good news is this is still going. The bad news, with no power, this is basically it for water. What in the dickens was I thinking of there? Oh, I should really tear that apart. Okay, they're still doing that. Now, we are going to run out of water eventually. The good news is, well, this is finished. This is pretty much it. Everything's in the pipe, and we do actually have a fair bit in here. So if I turn, yeah, we should be okay. Oh no, we're not. That's a concern. Probably something I should address. But there we go. That's what I was waiting for. Nope, that's not even enough. Come on, there we go. So, and yeah, make this the area. Or one it is. We've got one. Ventilation. Let's whack a gas pump here, I reckon, and we're going to need to sort of clear out this space a bit too. The other thing we need to do is get rid of this tile. We'll deconstruct that. Fast track you. Please and thank you. This is kicking on, which is good. Now, wondering if we can't actually add a few more in to give us a bit more of a power boost. I'm not going to get much of a return. That's essentially what I'm trying to do down here. Is I'll take this hydrogen, I'll convert it into some emergency power, and it's not going to let me do that. Can I do a smart battery? Yes, I can. So, how many boxes is that taking up? That's 4. So that's another 4 there, and let's do that there, just in case I want to put 2 in at some point. It's kind of like a nice to have wire, and we want to run that. That'll plug into there. That's got no power. How are we going to do this? We'll run this down. We get Mr. Bridgie, and we'll do that. And whack that in. We are fast running out of iron ore. So ladder, we'll deconstruct that. We are going to need to build a little door across here, and I think once we've got all this set up, we just lock the door and never open it again. Or we don't open it until this is completely empty, and it seems like it wouldn't actually take that long. So originally I did want to sort of go down here, and I was going to snip into this algae and let all that hydrogen go free. I'm kind of glad I didn't do that. Man, how's there chlorine here? That's what I wanted. Oh, it's not that bad, to be honest. Look, there is a fair bit of natural gas floating around too, and of course, yeah, no power. See if we can get this. If we can get this hooked up again, I might see if I can pump some of the chlorine into one of these. I think this one has some piping in it, which is going to cause issues. Yeah. So if we can do our fake return, we'll do that down there. Maybe we'll make this a chlorine catch. So I don't know if it's let's speed it back up. There is a bit of stress. Lindsay's always stressed, so I'm not too worried about that. So the concern here, we probably do need to have a gas filter, and let's just do that there. I'm just trying to keep away from this chlorine, and I think, actually, no, let's just cancel build, Let's do our ladder there. There. Just so we can move it away from that wall. I think I'm going to be much happier knowing that it's here. What is deconstruct? Just get rid of that Y bridge. This was a really bad time to change how I wanted this thing to work. Alright, we are good. So that goes into there. This is going to be our gas bridge. We follow our arrow and we get that right. And that goes up into there. And this return can just sit here. Oh, it's already been built. Hydrogen, please and thank you. Now, and in terms of power, this is kind of a dodgy way of doing it, but we are going to need a wheel as our little kick. Did this? Oh, we are going to. Oh. So yeah, so that wire bridge isn't going to work there. It is going to work there. So let's do that. And it's going to be super ugly. Let's do that to there. And we'll do that. Might as well just do that across to there to at least get that going. So ventilation's all set up. That's all set up. And I feel like we need gas on. Oh, you're just wasting power now. Let's do that. Let's go ventilation. Oh, sorry. Ventilation. Airlock. Alright. So get this ventilation. Oh. Interesting. It didn't really last that long. Alright. We're almost there. There's probably not even enough to run this for any amount of time, but I feel like it'd just be like good to have. put another one there, and why not? We'll do another one there, and yeah, okay. So they're all going to bed. We do have some pretty solid oxygen. Why? Oh, we've run out of water. Yep. This is that thing I was afraid of. Does mean we've got a lot of oxygen that is going to start going down. We did have another source of water here. When is that coming back up? That's coming back up in 33 cycles. So I was going to try to cheat and we could pipe it along through the cold area and up into here. So that's not going to work for another 30 odd cycles. Where are you? Cool Slush is 30 cycles. So we kind of do need to wait for him. This, however, needs to have its own little battery powering it right now. Although, let's hold off on that for now. Man, that is terrible in there. I feel like we probably need... Yeah, not that one. That one. We're going to need to do another door in there, just because that's probably where all our polluted oxygen is coming from. Well, not probably. That's actually a really good chance. Can you make that first? Hop off that. Build that. Loving the wheel. Hop off the... Just make that. Oh yeah, it needs power. Why? Every time I build one of these, I forget that they need power. So, go down there. You're going to build it. It's a 9, so that's cool. We do need automation wire to run all the way along here. Oh wow, made it. Now, should I? Oh, just for now, I think. Let's just connect it straight in. They'll do the automation wire. That's in. That's plugged in. Alright, that's charged up. That's going to charge something. Man, these guys are really unhappy. It's that water. It is that water. Alright. So what does this actually... What's sitting on this wire? It's kind of that all... Yeah. So the only stuff that's really active... There we go. Oh, it's working already. Excellent. Managed to get a bit of power. Do we want to put it in standby? Yeah, let's do that. That's cool. We will... Let's snip out those and then we'll run away. Man, that did not last long, did it? Alright, run away, run away, run away. And lock. So, let's just have a look here. There might be... Have I set this to the right? I have. Hydrogen. That's set to hydrogen. Why is that not working? I mean... There's plenty of hydrogen. What have I forgotten? So I think we actually need to look at this wiring diagram. This is... yeah, that's... I think I'm trying to power too much stuff right now. So there's... alright. Let's look at the wiring diagram again. Deconstruct. I'm also really annoyed that this is not working. So this is... click it. And the wire, that's why. Yeah. So, filters hydrogen, good. Gas element sensor detects hydrogen. Cool, alright. So they did actually remove that, which is good. We need to turn that one off. So I kind of feel like I removed the wrong bits. Let's see if we can get that in. There we go. There we go. Alright, we'll see how long this lasts. We've got a bit of water up there. How's our pumpering? How's that going? Ah, see, this is on a different circuit. Oh. Yeah, see, this is the other key component sitting on a completely different circuit. How are we going? Is this getting ripped out? It kind of is. Now, should I connect? I kind of do need to connect this water out. That's the frustrating bit. Is that we don't really have... oh, there's a couple of bulbs going up. How is that getting... what is even powering that? God, remember this monstrosity? Oh, okay, so there... that's powering that, that's cool. We probably need to have like a battery backup over here as well. Just for now. Just for now, mind. Oh, my Jeffries tubes are just going to be filled with all this. I'm not super happy with that, but it's kind of the hand that we've been dealt. And in here, let's do that to there, and so we've got to get that up and running. At least to push a bit of water through, because if we don't push the water through, yeah, see, we're losing our pressure. Let's have a look for a blueprint while that's on the way. That's kind of gross. We don't really need more people right now. I don't want more people. So let's just ignore them for now. We were looking for someone with learning anyway, so yeah. So well. Now slicksters. I think slicksters give off oil. We'll make one, and we'll just see what happens with it. We'll probably need to wrangle it or something. Alright. We don't have wrangle. Oh, tiny baby. So, what's it doing? Oh, it eats carbon dioxide. Yes, eat all the carbon dioxide and excrete crude oil. Yeah, that's not getting good. That's not a good color for you. Wow, there's a lot happening here. Alright, is this... wow, that's not nearly enough. to power this. We probably need 2, to be honest. And of course, it's in the really hard to breathe area, which is even more fun. Oop. Yeah, it's like almost solid carbon dioxide. So, little slickster, you're floating around there. What? Oh, it's... If only I could wrangle it. I can't get... No wrangle option. Like these. Like, wrangle. You must need something for wrangling. There you go. We need a critter trap, which means we need plastic. Or a lure. It's a lure. And again, plastic. So you're Slickster boy, you're up there. Sorry. Now that hasn't really worked as well as I'd hoped. So I think we do need to look at I keep going, oh yeah, let's look at this, but no, it's just like it's not great. We could start pumping this out, but we need that water for food. Now, this is getting around. Maybe we need 2. Let's see what happens with 2. Alright. So, we've got water pumping now. Let's look at some water pumping. It's kinda gonna have to be your source of water and therefore source of oxygen. Look at that. Alright, yeah, so it's getting a bit feral. The good news, this is working pretty well. The bad news is this is emptying out really quickly. Just sort of realized my fatal error here. We've got an area here that's full of hydrogen, and this area is also full of hydrogen. So there is going to be sort of a little bit of a stop-start. We'll have to get someone to come down here and undo that, and then come down here and sort of dig through there. And it's not a massive issue, but just something I probably should have thought about a little bit earlier. That's okay. What is this even doing? Do we need you anymore? So, I think for now, we'll say no. You're just wasting power. Alright, this is full water again, so good-o. We've got air back. Excellent. Man, there's so much hydrogen floating around up here, just probably more from my carelessness. That is a security door to nowhere. Why? Why does this exist? Oh, there is something really noisy up there. I'm kind of curious to see what it is. Well, you haven't found a volcano or a geyser or a vent or anything for a little while. I don't know. I have a fair idea there's something in there. How are you idle? There should be a million bajillion things to do, you guys. It's just because you can't get through here because of all the carbon dioxide doesn't mean that I don't want you doing stuff. There we go. You've got to do that. How are we going for... Oh, I was going to say, how are we going for the natural gas guys? We don't know because we don't have anyone smart enough to figure that out. We're burning through cycles pretty well, actually. I'm pretty happy with that. This is dry, which is great. It does mean that we can start digging down again. So I feel like we should start sort of planning that out. Now, we are going to get a bit of whatever's left here. So we should Can you mop that up, please? Oh, it is there. It's just they can't reach that because we're having those power issues. Fine. Let's go down here, and we need to sort of cut in maybe here. Feel like that's probably a good point. So if we get this oil, we could probably move to a petrol gen. And speaking of, we don't actually have a petrol generator built. We can't. So that's interesting. So we can't build a petrol gen because we don't have plastic, and we need oil to make that. Or do we? Do we? Refinement. Oil refinery. There you are. Converts crude oil into petroleum and natural gas. That's all very exciting. Now, as to where we put it is kind of a really good question. I feel like maybe we bung it in there, and we can sort of use that to feed power up a bit more. Oh no, that's oil. So we sort of need. Oh, let's put petrol gen there, and we'll put Mr. Oil refinery here. Let's go our old airflow tiles. Let's get rid of this. We'll get rid of all this, and let's get rid of that as well. Because what we need is fire pole. Well, how are you? You are starving, but oh, get out. Can we run this all the way down? We can. To there. That's going to be a pretty good distance, I reckon. And then we'll just need to switch in and cut in a little bit closer. But that's all good. Someone's eaten, which is great. Oh, her stress is gone. Lindsay was super stressed, and now that we don't have any oxygen, she's okay. I mean, we've got oxygen, but yeah, it's... Barney's eaten. Oh, Barney's the guts of the operation. The real guts. Alright, so we have burnt through a lot of that hydrogen to keep this area. I was going to hook up one of these new ones and do that. Kind of feel like now that we've emptied this out, we could potentially do another sort of SPOM setup. And SPOM is basically this. Generate, use water to create water, oxygen and hydrogen, and then power one of these. We've got a couple of these set up, which is good. A couple more of these. We could do some SPOMs along there. We get a little bit of a boost. It won't be a... you won't be getting all... I think it's 800 watts out of this, something like that. It's something like 800 watts in the hydrogen generator. But obviously you've got to power one of these and one of these. And, oh look, I could just find out now. It's 800 watts. So yeah, power one of that, power this. And whatever's left would go into the grid. Obviously not enough for us to run anything meaningful, but it'd be nice as sort of a little battery backup. And oh, we've got water here. So I think the issue of these liquid shutoffs that are actually powered, they're causing a bit of grief. So we could probably look at reducing those. I'm not too sure we need that right now. But this has definitely got a lot of water in it. No, that's chlorine. Yeah, it's 5 tons of germ-free water. We could easily just plumb that in if it comes to it. If they sort of get sick of running down there and dealing with that carbon dioxide. And, oh, we've got oxygen. Oh, I see. Because we've got polluted oxygen. And we had... Oh, no, we don't. Oh, we've got this, which is kind of turning... Yeah, okay. Ooh. So we've got our little areas. They're all going to be miserable too, aren't they? Yeah, they're not overly happy. Oop, oop. Flicked the screen a little bit too hard there. We'll come back into that. So that's, well, not ideal. It's kind of, it is what it is. And of course our air is going down. And I'm really, really unhappy with this whole situation. Thinking if we can get a SPOM... Oh, there's food. If we can get a SPOM set up here, we can use that oxygen to sort of power the bottom half of the base. There's... Oh, hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's just pause. Let's just pause right there, shall we? Says no mush fry. Where? What food? Ah, yeah, right. So you guys need to eat all the mushrooms. Because I reckon... Yeah, we don't have power to run that. Okay, you're going to have to eat my mushrooms. So, unpause. Someone's got... Ellie? No, you're not Ellie. Okay, so you're going to have to get into my mushrooms. Harold... Can I tempt you, buddy, with a mushroom? Grab a mushroom. There you go. Good on you, mate. So, yeah, so while we've got... Yeah, so we've got bristleberries and mushrooms. We've got calories galore. There's just no chance that they can actually get in there and cook them now. Look, to be honest, don't even. Interesting. What's... These liquid pipes are 17 degrees. They should be cooling things down. It's just in this area. Alright. That's alright. So, okay, we've... Can we clean that up? Just don't leave it there. Are you born in a barn? Alrighty. So we're getting there. We're coming through the... hopefully getting through the end of this. So 26 cycles until that's back on. An indeterminate number until that comes on. This terrifies me because... For some reason we don't have suits. I don't know where our suits are. Where are our suits? They're all up here. We don't need 100 suits up here. Yeah, grab these. We need those suits down here. Ah, straight down the fire pole. So we got that one delivered. Groovy. Alright, we are back in business. We've got suits. And... Is that working? Yeah, it is. No idea why that one's not working. Cool. Groovy. Alright, so we've got suits, which means we've got access here. We can get into this in the next episode. And now that we've got that, let's flag these as an urgent thing, because as soon as that kicks back on, I reckon we're going to have some leaks. So I'd like to get that sorted out sooner rather than later. And you know what? Let's just go down with that too. And we'll do, yeah, that's nice. Cool. Still a bit of Why did I set that to hydrogen? Try natural gas. Alright, so we're going to get a little bit of a boost from here. There's natural gas with slime one, which is new to me. Cool. Okay, so we've saved the day for another episode. Things are happening here. We've got this on the way. We've got our oil refinery on the way eventually. Once we get down there, we'll kick over, we'll pick up some of this oil and make some plastic stuff. Oh, plastic refinery. I don't have. Alright, I think that is definitely something for another episode. So I think I'll leave it there, and I'll say thanks for watching. Do like, do subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. See you then.